The unbearable rizz of Kyle. Kyle's entire existence was focused on one thing, Emily. From across the crowded school hallway, she was a beacon of light, and he was a moth with a desperate need to not get swatted. "Okay, Kyle, today's the day," he whispered to his locker. "We're going for Max W. Rizz. No L's, no NPC behavior. Just pure, unadulterated charisma." He took a deep breath, puffed out his chest, and felt a strange tingle in his elbows. He strutted towards Emily, his walk a little too bouncy. "Hey," he began, leaning against a locker that was definitely not as cool as he thought. "Are you a Wi-Fi signal? Because I'm feeling a connection." Emily just stared, her head tilting with the slow, emotionless curiosity of a video game character who'd just heard a strange noise. "Loading," she said flatly. The cringe was a physical force. It hit Kyle like a truck. His confidence meter didn't just drop, it shattered. A wave of heat washed over him, and his flannel shirt suddenly felt very tight. "Oh," he mumbled, as brown fur sprouted from his knuckles. His voice dropped 3 octaves. "This is El Rizz, catastrophic El Rizz." Poof. Where Kyle once stood, there was now a 7-foot-tall, incredibly fluffy bear, wearing the tattered remains of a flannel shirt. The Rizzlybear was born. He wasn't scary, just big and goofy. He tried to play it cool, giving a little wave to a terrified freshman. "How's it going?" he grunted, his voice a deep rumble that rattled the lockers. Later that day in the cafeteria, Kyle was back to his normal, non-furry self. He had a plan, a terrible, brilliant plan. He would control the transformation. He saw Emily across the room and focused, channeling every ounce of his being into one thought. This time, the Rizz will be legendary. A faint glow began to emanate from his chest. With a mighty roar that sounded more like a surprised burp, Kyle transformed. The Rizzlybear stood triumphant in the middle of the cafeteria, flexing his furry biceps. He'd planned to be smooth, but he was a bear. He took one step and sent a table full of lunch trays flying. "Nailed it," he mumbled to himself as chaos erupted. But Emily wasn't running. She was laughing. A full, genuine laugh as she pulled out her phone to record the absolute absurdity of a giant bear causing a food fight. Seeing her smile, Kyle felt a surge of something new. It wasn't forced confidence or a cringy pickup line. It was unspoken rizz. Fueled by this unexpected W, the Rizzlybear decided to up the ante. He grabbed a nearby lunch table, hoisting it above his head like a weightlifter. He shot a wink in Emily's direction, trying to look suave. It probably would have worked if he wasn't a 7-foot-tall bear covered in nacho cheese. His paw, slick with cheese, slipped. The table sailed through the air in beautiful, slow motion, right through the cafeteria window and into the parking lot. It landed with a deafening crunch on top of the principal's brand new sedan. The Rizzlybear deflated instantly, shrinking back into a very small, very horrified Kyle. Kyle was serving detention when Emily walked in. "So," she said, trying not to laugh. "That was the best flash mob I've ever seen." Kyle's face went beet red. "It wasn't," he started to say. "The best part," she interrupted, "was your face when you saw the car. Absolutely priceless." She showed him the video, and as Kyle watched his own mortified expression, he realized something. Maybe the ultimate W Rizz wasn't about being cool or confident. Maybe it was just about being a total, unapologetic, car-smashing disaster with someone who thinks it's hilarious.